missed shots, slow getting back, so, got to play tougher than that down the stretch.
Right now, I think at halftime you guys are still up 8.
Yeah.
That kind of went right pretty quick.
Yeah, to start, we were low energy coming out to start the third. So they made up that ground real fast. Then we fought back, and went back and forth, and then, a couple mental errors left wide open 3-point shooters, and against a team that's that good, you just can't do that, particularly when you're shorthanded. We can't throw possessions away.
What did you see from OG on offense? Like he's kind of in his groove.
Yeah, I thought we had a really good rhythm in the first half, and then in the second half we didn't. So, we got to change it.
Kind of with that, it felt like guys would have a shot, dribble, then do a step back and do a three. It felt like individual guys with them in terms of just shooting quickly. Did you notice like guys not being able to let it fly, and do you think that hurt part of the offense too?
Well, like some guys, they were closing hard too, trying to run them off the line. So that the right play is, to shot fakes, get along the curb or hit the paint again. And some guys, they were close and short too. So that you got to read the closeout, and then you play off of that. So, and we needed to get some stops, which we didn't. We needed easy baskets, and they swarmed the ball in the paint. So we lost. There were a lot of loose balls that we got, were knocked away from us, and there was a physicality to the game that I want to take a look at the film, but they didn't have any fouls in the third quarter, so we'll see.
A couple minutes left. Len McBride with that small lineup.
Yeah. We were just, we were down and trying to make up the ground, and then just trying to get more 3-point shooting on the floor, and so.
With Curry, you guys seem first half to contain him, and then he seems to go on these little bursts.
Yeah.
Inevitable.
Yeah, it doesn't take much for him to get going, and he never stops. So you can handle the first part, then there's going to be a second and third one, and so a couple of them were guarded extremely well, and he has that ability. But we got to find a way to win that game.
They're obviously a team that moves well without the ball, and I'm sure you guys preach that going into the game. Is that a thing where it's like easier said than done, or is there some things that the team needed to clean up on defensively?
Well, I think with Curry, the way he moves, there's going to be a lot of attention on him, and you have to be disciplined because they're also going to screen and step. They're going to slip screens, and so because of if he hits a shot, and I thought Butler made a couple of really good plays for them with Hield. The way Jimmy plays, if a guy hits a three, he's going to search him out on the next play, and he reads the game extremely well, as does Draymond. So you have to have an awareness as to what's going on in the game, and we probably could have communicated better than we did.
Where do you think Mitch is at with his defensive timing right now?
Yeah, it's a work in progress. It's there were some really good plays. It'll come. He's it's about where we anticipated it.
Pretty tough road trip coming up, especially the first 3 games. Lakers, Clippers, Warriors again. Just what do you think needs to either improve, or what do you guys have to do?
Yeah, and that's why and I know you guys think it's cliche, but that's why you approach it the way we do. Is we're not we want to understand what happened in tonight's game, make our corrections, get ready for the Lakers. That's all we're thinking about. We're not thinking about 5-game trip or whatever it is. Just think about the Lakers, and then you take them one by one, and we know we have to be ready for that game.